I'm Eject01, and welcome to another episode inside of my survival world. And in this video, I'm going to be working on something, but before I do that, I want to explain. If you're watching this right when it's uploaded, you might be wondering why I haven't uploaded in the past few days, and I do apologize for that. I do want to get back into uploading. It's just been hard with balancing life and YouTube and stuff, but I'm working on it. But also, one of the main reasons that's been holding me back from uploading is really actually having to do with this world. And don't worry, I'm not giving up. That's not happening. It's more so with trying to figure out how I want to approach this. Because I was struggling for a while to figure out how I want to restructure the city. Because as you may know, I'm currently reworking this entire city because I'm not happy with it. And so I did start working on it, and I did get this road done. And it does go all the way out to there, and I did tweak it to look like this, so it looks nice, and it looks a lot nicer. I do need to add the lines in, but I might add that. Not in today's episode. We ain't gonna have time for that. As you may know, this is the entrance to my house, and I want to make it so whenever I come out here every day, that I have a nice view of some nice and inviting things when I come out every day. So, and it took me a little while to figure out what I want to do with that exactly. And I did do some work with it. I made the path here that goes up to the portal extend all the way to the sidewalk, which makes sense because the old sidewalk's no longer there. And then all these buildings here you see, these will all be torn out, including the bakery, unfortunately, which means I do have to move my armadillos. They're somewhere in there. No, that's a dirt block. They're in there though. But yeah, so this is all going to get changed over to look a lot better, to be much better buildings that I'm much happier with. And so yeah, but I figured today we are going to work on this, and this is the start of this. Now I was struggling to figure out what exactly I want to put on this corner because I was thinking like I could do like a giant statue of something or something like that, but I was like, I want it to be something when I come out of here every day, that it's something I really want to see when I come out, but also because you have this corner, and this corner is technically one of the entrances to the city. So I want it to be so when you first come into the city, because I am trying to consider the sight lines of the city a little bit. So when you first come into this part of the city, you will see a nice giant thing here, that you see whatever's here. And I was trying to figure out what I want to do for a while. And so I was thinking, and I did lay out some stuff here. I think I'm going to make this into a garden or a small little park. Not a super big one, but a decent sized one. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a cherry tree, the cherry blossom trees, or one of them, or a few of them maybe. And I think that'll look nice, and it'll actually go in line with what I have for over here. Maybe you can guess what that'll be, but that'll have to wait till next episode. I was gonna try and do both in this episode, but I'm just not gonna have time for it. Plus, I need to plan this out more. But yeah, so I did mark it out with how I want this to go. But before we can do that, and actually, I need to check something. So before we do that, I need to go actually gather some materials, and that is the main one that we need is actually ironically going to be the tree itself. And luckily it's not too far, but I need to start off by I did start this, but I need to get this wall put in, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're just going to come over here. I did start this. There are my armadillos, but I do gonna move these guys at some point, but I'm not worried about it right now. Let's put this wall up. Now this wall is going to be sort of a retaining wall this will just be a retaining wall just to make it look nice. I won't add anything there yet because there will be a building here. So we'll leave that like that. So I got a bunch of stone bricks left. Now what I need to do is I actually need to go grab my bed. And we're going to head on over to my... Now, I'm probably going to run over to the village that's over there, and I'm going to go grab a cherry blossom really quick because I don't have one, actually. So let's... so without any further ado, without any more blabbering, let's just skip on over there and let's go grab a cherry blossom tree. And I'll see you guys when I get over there. Right over there. Hello, piggies. Okay, so now I need to go get the cherry trees. I think there's there's a lot over there. Okay. So now I need to get over there somehow. Should just be a quick trip up here. Can I get up there? Sorry, cat. Oh, this looks cool. Whoa. Okay, Garfield, I'm gonna need you to be really careful over there, okay? I know cats don't like water, but this looks insane. Yeah, that looks really cool. Ooh. Sorry about that, guys. That's really cool though. This terrain generation is absolutely insane. Okay. Climb up here. I want to take a few trees with me, but not too many. Yeah, I need to do something with this area. I might come back here and do this at some point. Okay, I need to get up here. I think we'll go for this tree. Yeah, I'll get this tree. Ooh, pumpkins. Alright, and I just unlocked that. Oh, do I have my shears? I don't. Okay. Just gonna make some shears, because I am rich in iron. Now, I will also need these leaves, because that's gonna be important. I also need some dirt. Hello, Mr. Cow. Now, I want to get up a bunch of these materials here. So let me jump up here. Hey, I made it to the top. Ooh, there's a little cave there. I have more than enough leaves. Oh, this is wait, what? What? What is this? My village down. One of my villages down there. Is it? Did I get? This all there is? Oh no, we're gonna have to fix this. That is not a lot of cherry blossoms. That is terrible. That is absolutely terrible. I can't believe this game tricked me like that. That was so disappointing. I am pretty upset about that. I'm going to leave that one there. Okay, so I guess I'll have to come up here and plant a bunch of cherry blossoms. I think I'll do that one of these days. I think we'll take this guy. Now, I'm not going to take the leaves from this one because I have way more than enough for today's episode. So, what we'll do is move that, move that. Okay. Now, I'm trying to see if there's any more logs. Okay. So I think we should have enough wood and the leaves. I think the leaves are more important in this case. Okay, so now I have that. I'm trying to get some saplings too, because I might need more materials. Let me get a few more. Let me get a few more of these little flowers, because these will be important for today. Hello, sheep. Hello, sheep. Have you seen Butters? No? Nothing in that little brain? I figured as much. We will find Butters at some point. Someday we will. Okay, now that I have, I think, enough materials to do what I want today, I think now I'm going to go ahead and head back to I think I'm going to now head back to the city, and we will work on today's video. Man, I really need to come back to this place. This is just a really cool area. I might take this and add more cherry blossoms to it just to keep it growing and to... Because I think that top looks really good with cherry blossoms, but it needs to be all cherry blossoms. I don't know. I'll come back to this someday and I'll work on it. I don't know. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Little Garfield, you are in a terrible spot. Let's get Garfield out of here. As long as he doesn't jump. Come here, kitty. There you go. Alright. I'm sure you can make... There you go. No, you don't gotta run from me. Okay. We'll leave him to his devices. Now I'm going to sleep out here. There. Now Garfield is free. Oh. Started typing. Alright. Now let me head back to where the city is, and I will get right on this build for today. And I'll see you guys when I get over there. Let me just make this jump really quick. Yep. Yep. What? That was fun. Alright, let's get on with... Okay, let's get on with today's video. My city in the rebuild, I want to make it so in the rebuild, I have some serious buildings or some buildings that are important, like this nice big thing and the one that's going to be over there eventually. I want to have some serious buildings like those, but I also want to have some things in the city that are not just, they're not serious, but they're just fun to look at, or some pop culture references. And I figured this would be a good opportunity to do this. So I'm actually going to be basing the tree trunk off of the bonsai tree from the Miyagi-Do tree from the logo. I think it'd be really cool to see. And it'd be a nice little pop culture reference. Of course, I will be changing the leaves to the cherry blossoms. Also to get that shimmer effect that they have, or whatever it's called. So I'll start off with this. I think we'll start with the trunk. Now I have been kind of struggling with this design. So we'll see how well this goes. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted. Let me grab my slabs. So I guess we'll start with the trunk. Want it to sort of go this way, I think. And then we can have one go this way. And then we can have one go, I think... This one can kind of go like that. Sort of give it the appearance that it comes out farther. And then there will be one that comes out farther from here. Will that work? Kind of, sort of. I mean, you don't really notice that back one, but that's okay. Again, we're kind of following the logo, so we'll see how well this turns out. So now what we want to do is I want to try and make this so it kind of goes up in the abrupt pattern that makes up the tree. Now I know this sort of goes up like this. I know it goes like this. And then I did go with the design like this earlier, but I'm trying to avoid too much repetition from that. I think we'll go with this. Let's see. We'll go with that. And then that. Let's see. Is that the height for that? How is that? I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I think it's got a nice arc to it. I think it might be too much of an arc, though. Now, let's see. Will that work? I think it will. Yeah, that's a much tighter curve there. I want it to be sort of, this would be like a flat part, then work our way down. Sort of like how you might make a boat in this game. I don't know if that's a little too far. No, that should be fine. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. So we have that. Got that. And that's already starting to get those petals in, which is looking really nice. So now what we're going to do is get a dirt block there. Because I don't want it to be too flat. Get this. We're just going to work our way around. Take our nice little time with this. And we'll get that. Okay. I think it looks pretty good. And I'm going to leave the little... Now, I am going to leave this concave. Some people might not like it, but I'm going to leave it like this because it sort of gives the... Hopefully, it gives the illusion or the immersion that the leaves are sagging, which is what we're going for here. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. And then... This is a little too close, so I have to back it up. Yeah, I think that's appropriate. Might need to be a little bit smaller. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. It's a little bit of a stretch with that fence kind of hanging there, but I think it'll work. Okay, so now we have that. The next thing I want to do is I think we'll do either that little bit or maybe that little bit. I think we'll do that. Okay, now we got that. And that looks pretty good, I think. I hope that encapsulates what I'm trying to go for. I probably will change this out because I feel like the birch takes away from this. Actually, we're going to do that now. Because that's going to bug me if I don't. So unfortunately, but now that I have the pattern down, now I could just simply change it out. And now that I've swapped that over to dark oak, it is a little bit against that background. Sorry about that. We will destroy that building at some point. But I do think that looks way better with the dark oak because before I think the birch kind of took away some of the brightness of the leaves. So I think having this brings it back in. And hopefully that illustrates what I'm trying to go for. But either way, we got a nice looking tree here. Now, what we're going to do is work on the actual rest of this. What I want to do is get rid of this cobblestone, because we are not using this. Oh, no. Do you have anything good? Nothing. No. I don't have anything... Die. Die. Ow. Come here. Good. I was going to use a bunch of dirt and fill this in, but that'd be a little too simple. So I think what we'll do is instead, I'm going to use a bunch of slabs, and I don't know how much this will make. Definitely not enough, but enough to get me started. I need this. Now, I did go ahead and start smelting some because I will need them. So instead, I'm going to use stone brick stairs. I think they'll look nicer. So let's go ahead and place them in. Now that I have this kind of filled in, I'm just waiting for some more of stone bricks. I don't know what they're called. I'm just waiting for more of these to smelt up so I can finish this off. And while I wait for that, I decided to grab some pink petals or some more pink petals. And we're going to absolutely cover this entire area in these. That's going to be a little bit short. We'll just put these here. I have no more. Now what I will do is I will go ahead and Now I did change this out to from these were dirt, but I did change it out to fit this better. So let's go ahead and place this in. I just realized I built that slightly wrong. And then let's get this all placed here. Alright, and I should have just enough for this. Alright, now we're going to save this a little bit. Let me put the rest of these going this way. Oh no, oh no. Oh. Whew. Sort of place a scaffold right there. I guess that kind of works. Let's just do this. Now we're going to scaffold my way back up here. Now I need to go up a little bit more. Now we're going to do this. Gonna make a little bit of a scaffold here again. Going to do this, this, and this. And actually these need to be full blocks as well. I'm trying to be sparing with this, even though I have a whole tree right there. Don't know why. We're going to go here. We're actually going to go out a little bit more. And we'll do that. I'm going to have to go over to that tree and cut it down, because this is going to come out to here. Actually, it won't need... Yeah, we don't need to go that far. Oops. But I will need to come out to here in order to do this. So let's get rid of that. Let's get all my blocks up. Okay, so we have that. Now I need to get a couple more blocks in. Right there. And now I'm just getting this little shrine in, because I think it'll look really nice. And I could go with a mangrove red type thing, but I think this looks really good. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit fat, but I think it gets the point across. And it's not too high up. I don't want it to be super big. Okay, so I think it looks really good. I do need to mesh this together, but I think it's looking really well. Yeah, I think that looks really good. Let's see if I can get a good screenshot space for it. I think that'll look I think that'll look really good. And now we're going to head on over to here. And if you're wondering, this is going to be the entrance to the next build, the future build here. And it'll sort of be tied into this, but you'll have to wait till the next episode to see. But I think that looks really good, and now we are actually finished, officially, which is really good. I'm really happy with that. I might add some lighting here or something like that just to keep mobs from spawning. I wonder if I can actually make it so it goes up there. We don't want it to be too high up, but I think that would be a good thing. I think that'll work. Sort of like it's poking through there. There we go. And there. Okay. Now we are officially done. I am calling it quits because I'm happy with where this is, and I have to get the episode out. So, let's take one last look at it. just come on over here. I'm going to set my bed in case of bad guys. And let's... Oh, yeah, that looks really good. I am really happy with this, guys. It could always use some improvement, and I'd love to hear you guys' feedback, but I am really liking where this is. I do need to add some more flowers to this, definitely over here. And that way this is just absolutely coated in flowers, and I think it'll really pop. But I'm really happy with that, guys. And I do like this little shrine here, so you can kind of walk in like it's... Yeah, that's just so cool. And I really can't wait to build the building that goes with this. And yeah, I think it looks really good. And I am actually really glad I went with the... I shouldn't have made that. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. But I definitely should have... But I'm definitely glad I made it out of dark oak instead of the birch, because the birch definitely took away from the cherry trees, or the cherry leaves. And also with that little feather effect, or the leaf effect, that just adds to the ambiance of this area. But I'm really happy with this. And if you guys like this video, if you like this build of mine, this nice little forest, or this little forest, it's one tree. It's a park. If you guys like this park build, and you want to see more and keep up to date with me, be sure to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, because I always appreciate your guys' support. And yeah, hopefully you guys liked this episode. And if you did, you know what to do. I already said that. Anyways, guys, that is it for me. And until next time, I'm Ep.81. And have a wonderful rest of your day. And you have been ejected.